Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Subrata Sarker. I'm a mechanical engineer working in manufacturing industry since last 22 years. Today I'm going to share a futuristic topic actually. A change, a revolution is going to come in automobile industry globally. So what is the future of automobile industry? The presently we are saying this most of the cars, maybe 98%, 99% cars are run by the diesel or petrol or gasoline. So that will not be there for continues. So if there is because there is a limit of the natural resources. So the future of automobile industry is going to change actually, and all the cars will be converted into electric drive mostly. And the question is why electric car? Because answer is very simple, because the demand for the vehicle is increasing day by day, you know, and but the natural resource for this fuel, that is not increasing, that is limited inside the earth. So that will this time is coming maybe in next 30 years, 40 years or 50 years, that fuel will be going to finish. So alternate resource of energy we have to find out, and not only find out, we have to implement the sectors where majorly it is consumed. So that's why electric car is the as on date, this is the future for automobile industry to change over and to take the adaptations. And in most of the countries, government has already declared and given communication to the automobile industries that you have to ready for changing your technology, present technology. So you have to convert your product into electrical cars. Even in India, government has clearly and officially declared to the all automotive manufacturer. Even in India, it has given the deadline for 2030. By 2030, you have to convert your manufacturing line from petrol, diesel to electric car. Now there are advantages of the electric car as well as some disadvantages are also there. But it's not the question of advantage, disadvantages. It is a question of alternative fuel, which because the present fuel is not going to continue for decades. So advantages are electric cars are cleaner than the fuel like diesel and petrol car, and it is convenient source of energy, and no this tailpipe emission like exhaust fume smokes are not there, and it is more efficient from the fuel energy point of view. And these advantages are it is more expensive than gasoline, and electric vehicles are not completely emission free. There are a lot of some actually, but it's less, obviously it is less and more. But negative side is for giving the support of the charging stations, you have to incorporate a lot of additional power plants inside the countries, and which is further added to the pollution. But whenever I'm going to discuss this electric car, because one of the leading manufacturer, I would like to discuss the name, because many people don't know the name of this manufacturer, who are the one of the leader in this electric car, and especially who are number one in this Google driverless car manufacturing technology. They are into that directions also. That is the Tesla motor. Tesla is going to lead in this electric car market in the whole world actually. They also came to India and met Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, for doing, but somehow it is not finalized, or they are not actually, nothing is finalized as on date, because Indian existing automobile manufacturer, they are already set up, they are developed their electric car in most of the companies. And Mahindra is doing great for the huge work has been done, a lot of model has been developed for this electric car. And Tesla was few years back, it was 10th position in US, and today Tesla Motor in as an electric car manufacturer number 3 in this in US market, and they're going to be the number 1 in whole market as a brand for electric car, and at the same time this a driverless car. Now this global market of the electric car country-wise, if we see, the major number 1 consumer is this US, then Europe, and followed by this is China. And if you see this global electric vehicle market trends actually, and the compounded annual growth projections, that is 15.6% CAGR for this electric car, and it is mostly this 56% will be consumed in the Asia Pacific. So this is a huge market is going to come in the automobile industry, but with the changing technology, that is from diesel petrol to electric car, that is requirement. And the global trend of the electric car selling, you can see the figure actually in 2017. So this trend of selling this, so obviously the using this electric car is getting increased. I can give you the specific quantifying figure, the sales figure actually 2016 December date. Like China has electric car sold 4.8 lakhs. In US it was 2.97 lakhs. Norway about 1 lakhs. In Japan 86 lakhs, France 66 lakhs, and Germany 40,000. And India is only as on date 4.8 thousand car has been sold as on 2016 electric car. And because huge market in India, it is just not yet touched up actually. But in electric car, one of the important factors, like automobile manufacturer can manufacture 10,000 car maybe in a few months. That's not an issue, but issue is the infrastructural issue, because you have to provide the charging stations actually. So that is a big infrastructural issue which government is taking care, because otherwise that implementation will be very very difficult actually. Ola has already started electric car in most of the developed countries. Europe and Asia will find this electric car Ola in most of the cases, and they have they have their own electric car, and they have their own charging station for the Ola. And it's already there's a China is also very much number one, you can say, the population was electric car using as on date. And electric car, and as on date the number of quantity in the whole world for the battery operated, if you say this for a car, that is a Renault number one, the Tesla is the second, then basic. And there are a lot of companies of Ford, BMW, everybody's actually developed this electric car, because everybody knows what is the future of the automobile industry. Ford has developed every automobile company in India. Mahindra and Mahindra has developed a lot of model for the electric car. This is one of the SUV car for the electric for Mahindra and Mahindra. And even people are doing hybrid cars also, because they know this transition is not going to change in one day. So they are keeping options for both petrol as well as the electric. So and even if everybody, you can see the Mercedes electric car model is a luxury brand, luxury sectors also electric cars come. And this today this in Europe and US electric car is if you have electric car, so it is a you feel proud of that, and people are doing taking selfie in front of the electric car, because taking selfie in car is a very old fashioned, because everybody has done it. Now those who have electric car, they have started this. So this is getting, actually what I meant to say is this getting very much popular, prestigious, and environment friendly. This backup actually. And you'll find a lot of news in the newspaper and internet about the electric car implementation in India. And our transport minister is very much serious about this, and given communication, or you can say it is a deadline to the Indian automobile manufacturer, that by 2030 is the end of your manufacturing this petrol and diesel car. You have to convert all your product into electrical car. So these are the things actually, like major changes is going to come, and some of the Indian companies have also started manufacturing this electric car. You can see here in this picture, and you will find in Indian road, in most of the Bangalore, many South Indian part, that electric car is already started moving on roads. So this major change and revolution is going to come in the automobile industry. You can see the full-fledged big buses are luxury buses, and long trip buses are also electric bus. So things, and there's a change as is a natural call actually. Like if you are is a resource, a natural resource is going to finish, so alternative like resource you have to use. So your product needs to be changed accordingly. And doing a lot of for this electric charging stations, government is doing a lot of things. So they'll come, you'll find this type of signboards in all roads, that these are the, which presently, like we have a different signboard for the petrol pump or the gas stations. So this is a big change actually. Like in Bharat Petroleum, a lot of pumps has also got these are both the options, this electric and fuel. So day by day this change is coming. Maybe in next 15-20 years you'll find everywhere this electric car. So this is an advanced information to you, that what change is going to come in automobile industry. And you can see this is the picture. This will be maybe down period for 2000, maybe 30, 40. So when law will be very much strict for not using petrol diesel car, so your existing car will be dumped and crashed like this only. So this may sounds very sad for the car, the owner who have the this petrol diesel car, but this is in favor of this this environment actually. So if you find this presentation is informative, advanced information, you can share this presentation with your friends. You can subscribe my video channel so that you'll find this all notification for my upcoming presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.